I'm Scott Reynolds from Pewter Report, and welcome to Bucs Brightside. This is your weekly dose of Pewter positivity after every Bucs game, win or lose. These videos are going to be nothing but positive. I'll save any rage or disappointment I may have for my Pewter Pulse videos on Pewter Report TV. That's a cheap plug for our YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, hit subscribe. Also, leave a like and a comment on this video. Helps us with the Pewter Report TV YouTube channel algorithm. Greatly appreciate it. It's all sunshine and rainbows after Tampa Bay's 23-20 win in Atlanta in the season opener. No, that game wasn't ugly. There's no such thing as an ugly win. Never apologize for winning, especially against a team that swept you last year. Some of you aren't happy after Sunday's win. I get it. You've got higher expectations for your team, but here's some expert analysis for you. Winning is always better than losing. And your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, well, they're the only team in the NFC South that got a win on Sunday. So they're ahead of their division rivals and on top of the NFC South division once again. Now let's talk some Pewter positives, shall we, from Sunday's game. Let's start with Emeka Egbuka, the Bucs' first-round draft pick, did his best Chris Godwin Jr. impersonation, filling in for the veteran receiver in the slot with 2 touchdowns on the game, including this game winner. With 59 seconds left, this is a great picture of Egbuka's game-winning score from our brother Jeff, who was at the game in Atlanta. Listen, folks, Emeka Egbuka, we've talked about it all summer. This is the best rookie wide receiver I've ever seen in my 30 years of covering this team. He was better than Mike Evans was in 2014. I'll remind you that Mike came in about 235, 240. He was overweight, had some hamstring issues, had some drops, also made some spectacular catches, and got 1,000 yards. I don't want to forget that. But Emeka Egbuka is better right now than Mike was in week 1 of his rookie season. And he's certainly better than Chris Godwin Jr. was. Chris Godwin Jr. didn't get his first Buccaneer touchdown catch until his last catch of the season, which was on the last play of the 2017 season. It was a game-winning touchdown against the New Orleans Saints. Emeka Egbuka got his first game winner in his first game as a Buccaneer. This kid's going to be special. I mean, he already is. Sticking with the offense, let's talk about that Bucs stealthy offensive line shuffle, shall we? Sneaky, sneaky. The play of the retooled offensive line was a positive. Baker Mayfield was sacked just once and hit only a couple of times. And the Falcons' first-round draft picks, James Pierce Jr. and Jalen Walker, you didn't even hear from them. I mean, they were like invisible out there on Sunday, thanks to the play of the retooled offensive line. Not bad for a couple of players who literally practiced together for 6 or 7 days, just 2 weeks worth of practices. Graham Barton played so well at left tackle, he put Tristan Wirfs on notice. Wirfs may have to move to guard or center when he returns. No, I'm just kidding. Tristan's an all-pro at left tackle. But there's Tristan telling Graham, hey, buddy, don't put me out of a job by looking too good. Kudos to practice squad or Michael Jordan for filling in at left guard and for Ben Bredesen for a game full of perfect snaps at center. Baker Mayfield appreciated that. Let's move to defense, where Hassan Reddick's debut was positive for Todd Bowles. Oh, we like sacks, don't we? Yes, we do. Hassan is now on pace for 17 sacks this year, just like Baker Mayfield is on pace to throw for 51 touchdowns. Good start for Reddick, who had 7 pressures on Sunday. He's only going to get better with more time in this Todd Bowles defense, too. Can't wait to see it. And folks, just in case you didn't know, have no fear, Antoine Winfield Jr. is here. That's right, Antoine Winfield Jr. is back, not the Clark Kent version we got last year. I'm talking about Super Antoine with the cape. With less than 20 seconds to go and the Falcons driving, Jamel Dean slipped in coverage. Whoops. And Casey Washington was left wide open. And there was Antoine Winfield Jr. back making a hero play by punching the ball out and saving a touchdown and preventing a reception. Winfield finished with 4 tackles. Now, I was going to cue Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On here from Titanic. I was actually going to sing it for you right here, but I'm going to spare your ears because I'm an awful singer. Unless I'm in the shower or in the car by myself with the music turned up really loud, then I'm actually okay. But I don't want a bunch of dislikes on this video because of my singing voice. I was going to insert a clip of Celine Dion singing parts of that song into this video for you, but I didn't want to make Celine mad and get a copyright strike from YouTube. I'm sure you can understand. Special teams were special. We called it on the Pewter Insider. That's our bonus podcast that we do for our Pewter Platinum and Premier members. So if you're not a Pewter Platinum or Premier member, go to Pewter Report TV, our YouTube channel, hit the join button and become a member. Help our channel and get awesome perks like the Pewter Insider video where we told you Tampa Bay's special teams were going to be dominant on Sunday. And they would have been if Chase McLaughlin hadn't missed a field goal and an extra point. It would have been a perfect day for Tampa Bay special teams. I guess McLaughlin was taking some withdrawals from the Chase Bank rather than making some deposits. Well, thankfully, Younghoe Koo got in on the act for the Falcons and missed a potential game-tying field goal at the end of regulation to give the Buccaneers that opening day win. The Falcons, folks, that's what they do. They choke. How about punter Riley Dixon? The Bucs are finally off the punter carousel that kept going round and round and round last year between three different punters. Everyone got nauseous. Well, Riley Dixon showed up yesterday or I should say on Sunday, with 4 punts, a 51.3-yard average, which is good, a 44-yard net average, which is good, 2 punts inside the 20, which is good, and no touchbacks, which is also good. Speaking of good, how about Cam Johnson's 54-yard punt return down to the Atlanta 32 to set up Bucky Irving's touchdown catch to give the Bucs a 17-10 lead in the third quarter? That was great. That was spectacular. I haven't seen something like that in Tampa Bay in a long time. Sean Tucker also chipped in with a 27-yard average on kick returns, including a 35-yarder, saving the best for last at the end of the game to get Tampa Bay out to the 37-yard line on their final game-winning touchdown drive. All right, folks, there's your Bucs Brightside for this week. Some Pewter positivity to get you through the week until that Bucs-Texans game on Monday Night Football. Remember, I am here for you after every Bucs game, win or lose, and you're going to need some Bucs Brightside to help you get through some of these losses. Hopefully, there's not too many this year, as you cling to hope that this year's Bucs team will be the one to go all the way. Now, what I want you to do is go all the way down to the comments and leave a comment on this Bucs Brightside video, and then go all the way over to Pewter Report TV, our YouTube channel, where you can find my Pewter Pulse videos, more Bucs Brightsides as we go into the season, plus our Pewter Report podcast, our post-game podcast. We had tremendous turnout for you guys, over 10,000 views on YouTube alone. Thank you so much. Please hit subscribe when you get to Pewter Report TV. Help us get to 21,000. Greatly appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit the join button to become a Pewter Report TV channel member and help us out with some dough. We greatly appreciate the dough. And make sure you follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram over there at Pewter Reports. That is our handle at Pewter Report and pewterreport.com. That's the mothership, folks. That's where you can read all of my post-game columns, whether it's Bucs Mailbag, the two-point conversion, my popular Friday SR's Fab 5 column. You can find all of the game coverage, injury news, roster moves, analysis, all of the stuff you're going to need for all of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers coverage this year. And I'll be back next week with some more Bucs Brightside and Pewter positivity.